Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tay, and you guys are tuning into story time. As by the title below, you guys could see this story time is going to be about the time that I broke up with my ex on my birthday. Now, this story is like newly fresh, so this is one reason why I actually wanted to tell the story. And it's actually, well, now that I look back on it, it's actually funny, and it has a great message, at the end. So I'll just hop right into it. So when we first started talking, I had mentioned to him how I wanted to attend a Mardi Gras ball, and he mentioned to me that his family goes to the Shaka Ball every year. And following up on what I wanted to do, he found out more about it when it was going to be, so we could go. And we found out that the ball was going to be on my birthday. So when we found that out, I was happy. I was like, well, turn up, because also this wasn't the first year I actually attended this ball, but this would be the first year I attended it, with a person that I was dating, and on my birthday. So I was kind of excited about it. He was kind of hyped about it too, because he never attended the ball. Considering all the years that his family has been going to it, he said he never attended the ball. So I was like, okay, cool, we're going to go to the ball together, and these are going to be my birthday plans as well. Now, he already knew there was a possibility that it might be a track meet the next day. So I would say by early January, he found out that, there was going to be a track meet the following day, but we still was on board. We still was going to this ball, and this is still what we was going to be doing for my birthday. Simple. So this is Sunday, February the 10th. This is the week of my birthday. The ball is that Friday. Valentine's Day is that Thursday. So here is Sunday, like the week of my birthday. He texts me, and he tells me he's maybe not going to be able to make it because he has a meeting. And, there's a possibility that he might not be able to make it to the ball. So, when he first told me, I was kind of disappointed. But, it appears that he has valid reasons to why, he cannot make it. But then as I'm asking more questions, like, things are just not, it just don't seem right to me. So he tells me that the meeting ends at 7. What kind of meeting you go to that ends at 7? Okay, he's telling me the meeting ends at 7. It's across the river, and that he's still going to try to come, but, he may be not going to be able to make it. And it's like, this not making sense to me. First of all, what meeting ends at 7? Like I said before, what meeting ends at 7? And even if it does end at 7, you still have time to make it to this ball. Considering that the ball does not start till 9 o'clock, and it doesn't end until 2 o'clock a.m. the next morning. So it's like the latest you could get back home, and I mean the latest you could get back home from across the river, being that the meeting ends at 7 o'clock, is 8. And you still have time to either take a nap, do whatever, drive to the ball, and make it to the ball. So, I told him that, and I also let him know that, if he's tired, I don't mind driving us to the ball and from the ball. I also told him that I didn't care if he came at 12, like the last 2 remaining hours of the ball with me, or I didn't care if he came with me at 9 and then left early. Because I understand, if you're tired, you're tired. So I was like trying to, meet him like halfway, let him know, like, look, I'm not just expecting you to do all of this if you got all this going on, but hey, look, there are possibilities here. There are ways that we can make this happen, considering that it's my birthday. So when I told him about that, he then starts talking about the track meet, and he's like, but I have to drive to Donaldsonville, even though I said I would drive. He said I have to drive to Donaldsonville, pick up the track team, drive to BR, be there all day, then I have to come back and drive all the way to Donaldsonville. So being that, when I responded originally to what he told me, I'm responding back to the fact that he told me that he wasn't going to be able to make it because of the meeting. When he texted me that day, he told me about a meeting, and that was the reason why he wasn't going to be able to make it to this bowl. But once I give you like solutions to that, you start talking about the track meet, and then I'm confused because I'm like, what the track meet gotta do anything? Because like I said, we been knew about this. This wasn't a surprise. We've been knowing about this since January. It's February, 2 weeks into February, matter of fact. And if the track meet is a problem, or was a problem, I'm pretty sure you just now didn't think of all this. 'Cause like I said, we've been new. You just now didn't think about all the stuff that you had to do. If it was an issue, why you didn't tell me this ahead of time? Considering that by you not coming, it changes a whole lot of things for me that day. So I was already upset about that, and you know, I'm talking about apples, he's talking about oranges. So like, look at me, oranges. Yeah, so it's not making sense. So I'm like, you know what, I just had to stop talking about it, and I said that I wasn't gonna worry about it. And then like, because he's still saying that he's still going to try and make it, but it's like, how you gonna try? Like, there isn't a short time period, you have lots of time. How are you going to try to make it? So yeah, so this was Sunday. Monday comes, and I'm like, well, you know, I'm going to need the tickets or whatever like that. Well, not the tickets, I'm going to need the ticket, you know, for the ball when I'm going to get it. So he was like, he was going to put it in the mailbox, and I was to pick it up. So that Tuesday morning, I went and I got the ticket. Supposed to be one ticket, my ticket, because he's still going to try to make it, remember? So when I look in the mailbox, there's 2 tickets. And I'm like, how are you going to try to make it if you didn't give me both of the tickets? If you're going to try to make it, then, you know, you're still going to need a ticket because you're still going to need to get into this bowl. So right there, that just verified to me that, you know, he wasn't coming. And I was upset about it because I'm like really, like, how you do that? Like, really, I'm just upset. But if he's not coming, he's not coming. So it's like, I'm upset, but I can't, he's a grown man. I can't pull him by the ear and say, oh, you're coming to this ball with me. You know, you can't make somebody do something that they don't want to do. So that was Tuesday. And then that Tuesday night, I called him. And then I'm asking him, like, so if I'm not going to see you for my birthday, then what we doing for Valentine's Day? Because keep in mind, my birthday is after Valentine's Day, and we never actually have made Valentine's Day plans. So it's like, I'm already not going to see you for my birthday. So what are we doing for Valentine's Day? Like, because, you know, I'll be cool if, like, we spend time together, you know, do whatever. And then we bring in my birthday, you know, 12 o'clock, my birthday come, you know, we still together. You know, I was still cool on that. Even though I'm still disappointed that you're not coming to this ball. I guess I'll settle for that. So when I asked him, he was like, I don't know, this, that, and the third. Like, you don't know. Like, so what? I'm not gonna see you for Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna see you on my birthday, and you just don't know about it. I said, so when I'm gonna see you? He goes again, I don't know, probably when I'm off. Now keep in mind, the track meet is Saturday, and he be off on weekends. So the other day, the most other day that he's going to be off is Sunday. So that's when you're off. But then again, I don't know, we had plans Sunday. But just from my knowledge, you know, that's your other off day. And considering that you don't plan on seeing me for Valentine's Day and my birthday, you don't plan on making, like, nothing shake. You don't plan on, like, planning anything. You don't plan on trying to make this up to me in any way possible. So it's like, whoa, like, that was unbelievable. So, okay, like I said, what this was Tuesday night. So then Wednesday come, you know, we're still talking or whatever, because we still got to change the hotel room into my name, because the hotel room was in his name originally and things of that sort. Okay, so, you know, just like little small talk. And then Thursday, Valentine's Day come. Now, I peeped, like, he's on Twitter, he's on Instagram, you know, he's on social media today, but not one time have I got a happy Valentine's Day or any of that. So I'm like, oh, really? And keep in mind, I had a lot of stuff going on. There was a possibility that my hair wasn't going to be able to get done because my weave wasn't in yet, so my wig couldn't get made. And then I was thinking, like, well, if I can't get my hair done, then I need to schedule another hair appointment because I need my hair done. Even though my real hair is a pretty good length, it just wasn't going to look right with my dress. So then I was like, if I do schedule this other hair appointment, then this go interfere with my makeup appointment, because keep in mind, I'm booking this like last minute. So February the 14th, Valentine's Day, it was like a crazy day. Just everything was going wrong, but everything came together at the end. So basically, like, at the end of Valentine's Day, I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's tired. My birthday tomorrow. I still got a few things to do tomorrow as well. I'm going to rest. So I went to sleep. You know, the next day I wake up to, you know, a lot of happy birthday text messages and, you know, DMs and stuff like that. Because I was posting like my birthday, like I was doing a countdown. I think I did like a 7-day countdown to my birthday. So everyone knew that it was my birthday. Like I didn't even have to post a picture on Instagram. You know how you do when it's your birthday? You post a picture on Instagram or something like that, and then everyone tells you happy birthday. I didn't even have to do that because everyone just knew. Because they probably was tired of me because I kept posting. They just knew. So, you know, I'm on social media, and as I'm on social media, I noticed that, you know, he's up, and he's like retweeting, because, you know, Twitter tell everything. You know, he's retweeting, he's liking, he's doing all this type of stuff. So you're up, and you're not just, you know, you're not in a rush or not anything. You're up, you're on Twitter, you're doing this, but you couldn't even take 2 seconds. That's all it really takes to send a text message, is 2 seconds. And you couldn't tell me happy birthday. Like, I should have got happy birthday at 12 o'clock. Because 10 out of 10, you probably was up. So you mean to tell me it's my, like, forget Valentine's Day. Forget all of that. It's my birthday. I'm your girlfriend. You're not going to tell me happy birthday and you up here tweeting? So at this point, I'm like, this is it. Like, this is it. I'm not, this is not about to happen. This is not going to go on. Like, you really showing me that you don't care about me. Obviously, you don't have no respect for me. No, nothing. Because, like, you just really, like, real life just up. And did not once think to tell me, like, at least happy birthday. You know, I still probably would have been a little bitter because you didn't even tell me happy Valentine's Day. But, hey, at least tell me happy birthday. I mean, this is the day that I was born. But, okay, so I didn't send the breakup text, you know, telling him why I'm breaking up with him and this, that, and the third, and he didn't respond. He read it, but he didn't respond. So something just tells me to check my Instagram. I checked my Instagram. I was under the impression that I was blocked. So I checked my Instagram, I'm blocked, but I wasn't blocked, I was just unfollowed. So he can't see my stuff and I can't see his. So I'm still gonna stay blocked. So I was blocked, y'all. I was blocked. So I'm like, okay, you don't respond back to my breakup, even though I didn't plan on going back and forth arguing either. But you know, if somebody break up with you and then they calling you out on a lot of things, you would think a person would at least try to defend themselves, or at least, like, you know, have something to say. Nothing to say. Simple. You know what? You're blocked on Instagram, you're blocked on Twitter. Okay, cool. But keep in mind, I still needed to get my parking pass from him. So once I saw that he didn't reply back, I said, oh yeah, and I still need my parking pass, because this was something that I had been asking for since like Tuesday. I had been asking for it, and it was Wednesday, and I made it clear to him that I was gonna need it for the weekend. So throughout the day, you know, I'm going to eat brunch, you know, getting my day started. It's my birthday. I just done broke up with someone, but still, like, I'm still gonna have a good day. I'm still gonna have a good weekend. I just have to get that clear and just, you know, get rid of that, because I really was through at that point. So throughout the day, he's texting me like weird stuff, like he asked me where I was at, and I thought he was asking me that because he was trying to get me my pass, but that's not why he wanted to know, because when I asked why, he said he didn't know why. He just wanted to ask me where I was at. So then later on in the day, he comes back and then he texts me. He says, oh, I have an extra ticket, you know, like an extra ticket to the ball. And I'm like, well, why are you telling me this? I mean, unless you plan on coming to the ball, why are you telling me you have an extra ticket to the ball? And at this point, I don't care if you come or not, because like I said, we done broke up. Like, I'm done. I don't even care to see you. So yeah, and then later, he, like, when I get to the hotel, he texts me. He was like, did you get in? And like I said, like, why do you care? Like, why is you texting me with all these, you know, these little stupid little side stuff? You didn't even tell me happy birthday, but you asking me, was I able to get into the hotel? Like, and if I wasn't able to get in, why is you worried? Why is you worried? You're not that concerned. Maybe because his card was on the hotel. That's probably why he was texting me and asking me that I was able to get in. But you're not that concerned about me. Don't try to, you know, or whatever. So, you know, I get dressed, get ready for the ball, this, that, and the third. And when I got there, like 15 minutes later, I had waste Sprite on my dress. And because it had sugar in it, it was staining it. So I had to go wash it off in the bathroom and, like, try to clean it. So that's what I went and did. And, you know, as I'm in the bathroom, I don't wash it. I'm trying to fan it off because it's like soaking wet. I'm just like have the dress in my hand. I'm just like fanning it off, and different people are coming in giving me advice on what to do and how to dry it. You know, telling me happy birthday. Cause like I said, a lot of people know it's my birthday. Telling me happy birthday. I look beautiful. This, that, and the third. And then you know, his people, a group of his family members come into the bathroom. But keep in mind, I didn't recognize them at first. But she had on the same dress as me, so I was kind of being funny because if you know me, I'm a funny person. Like, that's just my personality. So I was like, I like your dress, because we had the same dress but different color. I said, I like your dress. I said, just don't waste Sprite on it because I'm up there fanning my dress. And she goes, oh, keep in mind, she didn't have glasses on either. She normally wears glasses. So then she goes, oh, hey. And I said, oh, hey, I didn't even recognize you. And she said, yeah, and then she goes to ask, she was like, well, no, she didn't ask. She was telling people like, oh, this is the girl that's supposed to be with us. Like, you know, her and such, they're supposed to be with us, da-da-da. Like, she was like, where is he? I was like, he's not, you know, he's not here, you know. Like, you know, and at this point, like, I'm single. I really don't want to talk about it. So I was like, we broke up. Like, no, simple as that. And she's like, on your birthday, keep in mind, I heard that so much. On your birthday, I don't care if it was my birthday or his birthday. At that point, it just had to end. Because once, like I said before, once you show me that you don't care about me, what's the purpose of being in a relationship for? Like, what are we doing? What am I doing to let you treat me this way? It's a no. So, you know, such and such like that. And she was like, oh, when I had talked to him earlier, he had told me he was going to ride bikes. Now, keep in mind, early in the week on Twitter, him and his friends were saying, oh, we're going to bring the bikes out. I just didn't know y'all was going to bring the bikes out on my birthday, huh? So, okay. And then another thing is, how you going to ride a bike? So I'm pretty sure you're not going to ride a bike at nighttime. How are you going to ride a bike if you had a meeting that ends at 7? So, you know how, like, you know when a guy tells you something and then they're lying, but then, like, all this other stuff coming up, so then you really see where they're lying at? That was what's happening, but at the same time, I didn't care because I'm like, you know, I'm done completely. Like, there was no coming back from this at all. Like, I was completely done. So that's what had happened. So, you know, it was what it was. And the people that she was with, she was like, girl, nah, that's a shame. Because it was messed up. It really was messed up. Like, as I'm telling the story, I kind of can laugh at it now because I'm over it. But, like, it really was messed up. And anybody who... Come on, like, you know it's messed up. So, you know, my dress finally dries. I go out, you know, now I'm linked up with all my friends. You know, we start drinking or whatever like that. And then I see another one of his family members. And he's like, where is such and such? I say, he not here. And then he goes, oh, man, like, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, but I don't care. I'm single. Keep in mind, I'm drinking. So at this point, I'm telling everybody, I'm single, which I am. You know how it's like when you're drinking, like, you know, man, I'm single, like, you know, just having, like, the time of my life. So he was like, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't expect you to have nothing to do with that. I know that's your people. You go side with, you know, you go side with your family for outsiders any day. But at the same time, you know right and right is wrong is wrong. So that was that. And then I think I seen another one. And keep in mind, I got other people asking me, too. Wasn't you supposed to be here with such and such, da-da-da? And it's like, I'm single. Can y'all stop bringing up this person? Like, I'm single. I don't want to talk about it. So, what happened after that? So the more that I'm drinking, the more that the music is playing, I have my phone, and I was really going to just make a video, but you know, I'm drunk at this point, so I just say, and I just want y'all to know, and this is screenshot and group message approved. I was really drunk. As I said, y'all can send this to whoever y'all want. I am single. And even then, like, I'm drunk, I still didn't bash dude. I didn't even mention his name. I didn't say anything about him. I just said that I was single, and I just said how I expect to be treated. And that basically was about it. So that following night, you know, everyone's safe. We make it back to the hotel, and we just about to pass out, and you know, basically just go to sleep. And that was like kind of like the end of that for that day. Now, more stuff happened the next day, but I'm not going to go into all of that because the video is already like 18 minutes long, and I don't want to just keep talking. But, yeah, I'm going to just leave that alone. But basically, you know, that is the story of how I broke up with my ex on my birthday. And, like, I would say the message behind this, and like the lesson learned, was like, you know, people, they're not who they claim to be, and they might come off one way and then they're going to change on you. Well, pause. I'm not going to say change on you. They're going to start showing the real them. They're going to start showing their true colors. And when they do that, I would just say just believe them the first time. Because soon as that happened, and keep in mind, that week wasn't the only things that was occurring. You know, other stuff was like kind of happening too that was like very confusing. But what happened that day of my birthday and what happened that week just confirmed everything that was kind of confusing to me. It just basically let me know why I really stood at with this person. And like I also had told him, I was like, you know, you could choose what all over the place. I said, you could choose what you tolerate. And I said, I'm not tolerating that. So that was it. And that's how I broke up with my ex on my birthday. Now you guys can like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to my video. I'm going to have a lot more for you guys, and thanks for tuning in.